Good afternoon and welcome to NYFP. This is your weekly technology segment from the NASDAQ. Starting off a look at the latest security concerns, some Sony user accounts were hit by another partial breach through a phishing incident. A security hole in the password reset system for the network had been exposed. Previous hacks to the system had left the entire infrastructure vulnerable. Now, that exploit lets anyone with a user's personal information gain access to make password changes to an account. Password reset pages for both PlayStation Network and Curiosity services had been restored. If a user tries to access the login site, it will not be accessible since it is down for maintenance. The official PlayStation site will be down until Sony is able to fix the situation. And in other Sony news, the company alerted its users that its system had been compromised through a hack that stored virtual points from users. The ISP of Japan's unit of Sony discovered this breach and said that any other data leaks were not confirmed. And moving on to other news, consumers are now spending more money on ebooks as opposed to print books. This revelation may be new news, but Amazon said that in July of 2010, Kindle book sales had topped sales of hardcover books on its website. And within 6 months, sales of the ebooks had soared past paper book sales. While the electronic version of books have come a long way since it first emerged, ebooks only make up 14% of books sold in the general fiction and nonfiction genre. And taking a glimpse at product news, the Verizon Windows Phone 7, the HTC Trophy, will be available online on May 26th and in stores on June 2nd. The trophy will be available for $149.99 after a mail-in rebate of $50 with a 2-year contract. This is the first Windows Phone 7 handset for Verizon. Meanwhile, sales of Windows Phone 7 have not produced stellar numbers, and the hardware and specs for the Verizon model are not too distinct. And speaking of Verizon, wireless unlimited data pricing will become a thing of the past this summer. The company will be coming out with a tiered pricing plan. Instead, the plans will shift their focus onto family plans, and therefore tablets, smartphones, and other devices will be able to share one data plan with one monthly fee. Unlimited access may be one way for the wireless carrier to deal with heavy downloaders who are responsible for excessive usage over 5 gigabytes per month. And that does wrap it up for your weekly technology segment from the NASDAQ. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.